YouTubers, thanks for checking out my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be talking about batteries, and one particular kind of battery we're going to be talking about, because a lot of you are on a tight budget. We are going to be talking about Walmart batteries, a ValuePower battery that you see at Walmart for about $50, and we have one here that is over 2 years old. Now what we're going to do today, we are going to go ahead and put a tester on it. We are getting pretty close to winter, and I thought, well, you know, this would be a good opportunity to go ahead and test this battery out and let you guys know just how it's performed so far. And the date on this one is 9/17. Now I have other batteries that I have bought recently, and let me show you one over here. Here is one on my other Trailblazer. This is 4/19, so this battery is not all that old, a little over 6 months old. What we're going to do, we're going to test 3 batteries. We got one more. And on this car here, we have a Autocraft silver battery, which is about a year old, and all these are about 720 to 800 cranking amps. Actually, go ahead and test this one out too. I'm not sure where it stays right now. This car hasn't been started in about a month, but you know, some of these Walmart batteries are actually outlasting some of the higher brand batteries, which is pretty amazing these days. Now the battery of interest here is on the vehicle here. It was made in 2017. We are in now 2019, and this is actually October, so this is over 24 months. Well, it would be actually 25 months old. So the battery looks fairly nice yet. It's been taken well care of. And this one here is a 760 cold cranking amps. And if you go over here, you have a 600 cold cranking amps. These are all different, rated at different temperatures. This one here is at 32 degrees. And this one over here, I believe, is closer to 0. So what we're going to do, we're going to test the other 2 batteries first, and we're going to come over here and compare this 2-year-old battery to the newer one in the off-brand battery, and see if this battery is actually going to hold up and make it through the winter. And if it does, that means we've gotten over 2, maybe close to 3 years out of this battery. If it's in really good shape, it should easily last another year. For a battery like this to make it almost 3 years for $50, who can argue with that? A lot of high brand batteries nowadays, the brand name batteries can go up to $300. So a lot of folks don't have $300. They just want to get by, go to Walmart, pick up a battery for $50, and this may be your route. Now, this is not a sponsor. I paid for these batteries out of my own pocket, and Walmart is not giving me any money. I'm doing this video just to help you out, just in case you are on a tight budget. Okay, so here's our first battery. Let's go ahead and start these tests. Now here is the silver one. We got it hooked up, and you can see we are right at almost 13, 12 and a half, 13 volts. So this battery is holding charge fairly well. And like I said, this car has not been started in 1 month. So what we got to do, we got to flip the switch down here, and we got to count to 10 and watch this meter here. And this is a 720 cold cranking amp battery. So let's do this. All right, here, let's flip the switch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see what we got here. It looks like we got, it's about 600. So I would think it would be just a little bit on the weak side, being set down here for about a month. So this battery here, I think, would be in pretty good shape. And you can see we are still at a little over 12 and a half, almost 13 volts here, just reading the battery after we put this load on it. So that worked out pretty good. So let's go to our next battery. Okay, so here is the one that is fairly new. It was 4/19, which is a little over 6 months old. We got everything hooked up here, and let's see what we have here. Looks like about 12 and a half, almost 13 volts. I think you can see that there. So it's holding a charge pretty well. Of course, it's fairly new, so let's go ahead and flip the switch here and see what we get. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it looks like we are about 625. So it's not quite 760 cold cranking amps, but still, after we release the switch, we still are well over 12 volts. So the battery is pretty healthy, and I would expect that being a new battery. So let's go ahead and check the one that is over 2 years old and see how it compares to these two. Okay, so we got everything here all hooked up. This here is the battery that's over 24 months old, 25 months old. And one thing I noticed right off the bat, Check this out. This thing is registering right at 13 volts almost, just idling. So let's go ahead and flip the switch. We got our cables on here. And by the way, I picked up this battery tester online, free shipping, for about $14. These are nice to have in the wintertime. I don't like the smaller ones. I like something that puts a load on the battery. This is the only way you really will find if a battery is accurately going to be working well for you in the wintertime. So let's go ahead and flip the switch. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, check that out. It stayed right around 625 to 650. So this battery did quite well, believe it or not, for being a battery over 2 years old. I'm really impressed. So a lot of these batteries are made at the same company. It's just different places sell them, put different stickers on them. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I didn't think this battery would be that well. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and hit this one more time. Put a little test on it. We're down a little bit now. We're down to about, looks like, oh, not quite 13 volts. So it did drain a little bit, and you can probably see the elements in there heating up. So let's do this again and see what we got. And like I said, the battery is about 600 to 760 cold cranking amps. So to be fair, we'll call it about 700 right now. So let's go ahead and flip the switch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we are right at 600, maybe about 625. And look at them heating elements there, but they are hot now and smoking. And let's release the switch, and look at that, we still are over 12 volts, almost 12 and a half volts. So wow, pretty impressive for a 2-year-old battery from Walmart for 50 bucks, still cranking right along. So hope you liked this review, and I thought it was kind of interesting to do. All right, so that worked out quite well, and it looks like this battery here is a go for the winter. So I will be keeping this battery. Unless I sell the vehicle, I'll let it go with it. And I think this battery will be just perfectly okay for the next 6 months to probably a year. And I see no reason why this thing will not get someone through the winter months. There you go, guys. I don't see any reason why spending 50 bucks will not be an issue on a battery like this. So if you want to test a battery, like I said, buy one of these. These things are really cool, and they are fun to kind of keep check on your battery, and also you can do it for friends and other people. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on Walmart batteries, if you will. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Until my next video, guys, I will see you later.